All right, welcome to part 3, the third and final part of how to start your fitness journey. So I have some people who don't know where to start, and if this is your first video that you're seeing, go back and watch the first two before you watch this one because they each build on top of each other. But part 3 is baby steps. So you have to take baby steps in any kind of transition in your life, but especially when it comes to changing the way you want your body to look, the way you want your body to feel, your daily actions. You can't just up and change everything in one day. You will literally, it's so drastic that it's not going to stay. You're going to be doing all these things right on top of each other that are so different than your normal daily life that you're either going to hate it or you're going to burn out super fast from like the go, go, go. I know you want it. I know you want it right now. Unfortunately, Rome was not built in a day, as cliche as that is. That's exactly the same case with this. I don't, because I actually enjoy working out, but I've been at that point where I wish that I could have woken up the next day and things just have changed. All because I, stopped drinking sweet tea. Not drinking sweet tea for one day is not going to do anything drastic. It takes time. Our bodies take time to adjust. You look at yourself in the mirror every single day, so you're not going to notice all these little changes. Like when you start losing weight, you may not notice it. Your clothes will feel it. But when you look at yourself in the mirror, these inches that are going away, you're not going to see because you're visibly seeing yourself every single day. But people who don't see you as often, or people you see every other week, by the time week 4 comes, they're going to notice a difference. Normally you'll notice a difference around that time too, but really just take things slow. Don't overdo it. Slow habit changes last longer than a drastic change. That kind of goes hand in hand with keto. I've done keto before. And actually we're going to do another vlog here about carbs because I have learned so much about carbs and kind of the false myths that are out there. And keto, it works. Okay. It works. As far as fat loss, well, let me change that. As far as weight loss, inches lost, pounds lost, keto works. For those who can stick to it and do it all out and, do it the right way, it'll work. But it's such a drastic change that if you're only doing it to drop 50 pounds and then you want to go back to your normal lifestyle, well, keto is extremely different than a normal lifestyle. Even if you're eating clean 80% of the time and 20% you're, whatever fits in your macros, or you want to go out for ice cream, like those things start to build up. And if you don't watch it carefully, you can put on weight back very quickly. So I know you want it now. It's going to happen. It takes time. So take your baby steps. Make one change at a time. If that's swapping a soda to a water, if that's swapping candy to sugar-free candy, you can do it. Walking up the stairs at work instead of taking the elevator. I see so many people take the elevator. Like, the building's 4 stories tall. That's not that big. So that's one little thing. Y'all, that takes 30 seconds to walk up a flight of stairs opposed to waiting a minute for an elevator. So it's little things like that. Don't overdo it. Don't think of something like you're going to only eat salads. How realistic is that? If you've been eating McDonald's and you've been eating ice cream and you all of a sudden want to only eat 2 salads a day, you're gonna quit because that's not sustainable. You can't do that. So hopefully this helps. This one was a lot shorter than the other 2, but this third and final step is actually one of the ones that I feel is not the easiest. It's actually one of the hardest ones because you are changing your habits. Habits take time. Habits take 28 to 30 days to change. You will see a change. You have to just stick to it. So if you will combine step 1, which is your why, find your why. That's our foundation. Okay. Like we talked about, that's the foundation that your beautiful new house, your beautiful new life is going to be built upon. So step 1, find your why. Step 2, find your interests, what it is you like doing, the kind of workouts you like doing, what it is that interests you, like what you see on Instagram, or you see these people doing that you think you might be interested in. So your why is your reason to keep going. Your interest is what's going to keep you want to keep going, because you're going to be so in love with doing it that you just want to do it every single day. And step 3 is baby steps. So we're going to take these little baby steps every single day, and when you add them on top of each other, they're going to make a difference. You will see changes. I promise you, it may not be tomorrow, it may not be next week, and you'll see slight changes in a month. But I promise you, if you continue to work through all these things and never give up on step 1 and 2, okay? Step 3, you're eventually going to go on to different baby steps, but step 1 and 2 will always be there. I've been doing hardcore fitness for over a year now, and today, my workout this morning, I literally had to tell myself why, like, what was driving me. We were running and I wanted to stop because my body, it's a Thursday. My body has already gone through 4 days of workouts and it's tired, it's exhausted. And so it wanted to give up. And I, in my head, as I was running, said, Megan, why are you doing this? What was it? Remember what it was that made you start this, that's going to make you finish this run? What was it? I promise you, once you find that why, you will not ever not have to have it. It doesn't matter if you lose 50 pounds, you gain 30 pounds of muscle, whatever your goal is, you will always have to have a why. Things are not going to get easier. If you get to a point in your fitness journey or whatever it is that you're doing and things are easy, you might need to take a step back and do, I don't want to say a reality check, that sounds really bad, but you might want to take a step back and just reevaluate things, because you should constantly be pushing yourself. You should want to do better, be better, regardless of what it is. Okay, so it's not going to get easier. You're always going to have that why, that foundation. The interest, step 2, interest, that's our framing. Okay, that's what's going to keep the house together. And then step 3 is your baby steps, and that's all the details and the fun stuff that you get to put inside. You can't go buy a house, and I mean, okay, maybe some people can if you're a millionaire, I don't know, but I can't go buy a house and fill every single room up, designed to the T the way I want it, wall decor, paint, all the accessories that you have to have. You can't do it all in one day. It sucks because you want your house to look good and you want it to be done. You want it to be done and you enjoy it the way you want to enjoy it. But that's not, that's not reality. That's not how things work. You have to take time. Unless you go blow it on a credit card, who knows? But you have to take the time and you get things slowly, one at a time. And then at the end, your house is beautiful and everything's put together. So remember these 3 baby steps. If you ever get to a point where you're in your journey and you're like, what the heck, I'm lost, go back and rewatch these. Remind yourself your whys, your goals, your interests, and just remember to take baby steps, and I promise you will get there.